It's a shame that games like Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto have done so well for themselves, because we're missing out on some absolute gold that Rockstar could be creating. Of course, I'd love another Bully / Scanim Edit here in the UK, but I think there's no experience that really comes close to their work on The Warriors, the game adaptation of the film adaptation of the book being vastly different to the movie. And I'm glad that the video game followed suit of the movie, and not just followed suit of the movie, but also expanded on the lore of the Warriors and the different gangs, the High Hats, the Destroyers. The game is a open world linear structure. You play a variety of different members of the Warriors, starting from before the meetup, and as you progress through the story, you get closer and closer to the meet with the Rifts and with Cyrus. And then you play along the movie of the Warriors, and of course ending with defeating the Rogues on the beach of Coney Island. I was in high school when this came out. Me and a friend skived school with my mother's permission. She took us to town, she bought the video game for us, we brought it back, and then it was straight up co-op gameplay for the next few weeks. The derelict streets, the incredible main menu. It had really fierce and brutal combat where you could utilize the environment and weapons from the environment. Some of my favorite missions were Blackout, which then leads you to meeting the Baseball Furies for the first time. And you've just got to peg it, Mitchell. Going up against the Orphans purely for their numbers. You're tossing members into others. The police were genuinely quite terrifying. And there was a system where if they caught you, they could handcuff you. And if this happened, you would just have a ton of warriors just disperse, try to regroup, and then come back and free your captive soldier. There was a bunch of flashback missions that showed you the origins of the warriors, the origins of the destroyers, and it followed the story of each character, I believe, and how they joined the warriors. So they may have come from different gangs. And then you've got a little free roam section where you can leave the club and you can do some little side missions. And you can get items like brass knuckles. But it was the tits, man. It was so good. Even now I can boot it up and do some co-op with it. And I would love something different. Maybe a remaster, I don't know. I'm not huge on remasters, remakes, etc. But it'd be nice. Because they're sleeping on this. I don't know. We need new Warriors, and we need Manhunt 3. That's what we're after. You know, that's what the kids yearn for.